Namaste, pranams, and a very good morning, respected elders.
Namaste, pranams, and a
And
very good morning,
dear brothers and
respected
sisters.
elders.
Very sorry for the interruption. We welcome all our brothers and sisters to being heartful every day with Swadhyaya. As we begin the 18th week of this wonderful program, we are very happy to share with all our brothers and sisters who join us in the program that starting this week, the 18th week, we are together going to be taking up weekly themes celebrating Revered Daji's latest book, The Heartfulness Way, Book 2. Those of our brothers and sisters who join us very regularly will know that as part of Swadhyaya for this year, we have a set of recommended books that we are taking up for each weekly theme that relates to our day-to-day lives. This year, BHED, Being Heartful Every Day, is taking up themes that have to do with everyday life, our material lives, our personal lives, professional lives, things that a seeker, a practitioner on the heartfulness path, on the path of Sahajmar, has to encounter in daily life, things that we have to experience, and where we often wonder, how does my sadhana help me with this? So, is my spiritual life separate and my material life completely different? Do I have to live a life where this is separate and that is separate, or it is at the end integrated? It is integrated. Both support each other. So, this year, being heartful every day with Swadhyaya is helping us through Swadhyaya to live this integrative lifestyle, seeing how our sadhana supports our day to day lives. This week onwards, the Heartfulness Way, Book 2, this profound commentary, treatise on Revered Babuji Maharaj's Reality at Dawn, is what we are taking up, not just as reference, but also we are doing something really unique. We are taking up all the themes from the chapters of the Heartfulness Way, because it is in this book that Revered Daji has revealed, has shown us how little things in our day to day lives can help us transform our very life from a mundane, routine life to a beautiful, adventurous exploration of fulfilling our highest potential. Yes, brothers and sisters, that's what this book will help us do. It will help us transform everyday life into something sacred, into a spiritual life. That is what Revered Babuji gave us through the Reality at Dawn and through this book, The Heartfulness Way, Book 2. Revered Daji just breaks it down into simple, everyday understanding for the modern times, for the man of today. So, our theme this week is belief versus experience. The first chapter of this book is about our beliefs, and that's where we take this week's theme and the themes for the subsequent weeks. So, we invite all our brothers and sisters to take a copy of this book for yourselves. In the evening literature reading at 8:50 p.m., we are going to be reading from this book itself, the passage that relates to this week's theme from the first chapter. All our aspects for contemplation will be taken from that particular section of the book. And to our surprise, whatever this book will cover has already been received by us as guidance through the whispers, messages that were given by Revered Babuji Maharaj at times more than 20 years ago. We are so blessed to be on this path where our masters have never left our side, even for a single moment. They have been there all along to guide us through not only the books that Babuji Maharaj gave us, Reality at Dawn, so many years ago, but knowing that with the changing times, it would be a different kind of guidance that would be required for us. Because the times that we are experiencing now are completely different from the times of that time. And yet, reality is the same. All we need is an interpretation of those sacred truths that were given to us in his books years ago, and just have the interpretation and the application of those truths to the current times. And that is what Revered Daji has done for us. He has broken down every single tenet into more simplified terms of understanding and related it to the experiences that you and I go through today, and continued that guidance in terms, in words that we understand today, examples taken from our lives today. So let us not miss this opportunity to not just have a copy of the book, but we invite you to read along with us in the evening sessions. Pursue this book with Swadhyaya through the Being Heartful Everyday sessions in the morning. This program has been blessed by Revered Master. The meditation that we do, the whispers that we read, we have all experienced, they have a completely different impact on us, on our spiritual journey. So we invite all our brothers and sisters to not just be with this book with us in BHED, but also share this book with others. Invite them to the BHED sessions in the morning and evening. Invite them to read the book and experience for ourselves. So, the aspects for contemplation that we are invited to sit with ourselves with a notebook, ask ourselves these questions that will make us go deep within and look at ourselves with a mirror to truly examine whatever current understanding we have, and through quiet reflection, be able to find that space where there is a possibility of transformation. Self awareness is the key to transformation. So let us sit with a notebook or a journal with these aspects. How many of our beliefs are inherited that we learned along the way through other people who are with us? Could be our parents, friends, teachers, life's experiences. So, how many of what I think is true? That is what belief is. Belief is something that I hold inside myself as my truth. This is my truth. This is what I believe in. What I believe in is my current state of experience of the world, of reality, of truth, which, when I'm humble enough to admit, may possibly not be the entire truth, may possibly not be reality, true reality. It opens a door, a dimension for transformative experience. So, how many of my beliefs today are what I learned, inherited, and how many of them arise from experience of a truth? Now, these questions could be related to day to day lives, or these questions I can, in Hindi, we say, tatolna. I can just shake up things from inside and find the answers. Now, does this belief or do these beliefs bring me closer to truth? Or have they simply become my comfort zone? Only I know, and only I can look in the mirror within and be able to truthfully and honestly answer this. Am I willing to let go of beliefs that no longer serve my inner growth? These beliefs could be simply, I believe I'm good for nothing. Does this belief help me serve my inner transformation? Do I really believe in it? Is it going to help me? Or am I willing to let go of it today? This is what we are invited to contemplate upon for today. And now, let us move forward with our sadhana for the day and prepare ourselves for point B, cleaning. We begin with an intention. At the end of this cleaning, point B will be light, and we will be immersed in the glow of the soul, fixing our attention on point B. We make a sankalpa. All the heaviness and impurities are leaving point B from the front of the body. And as this process goes on, the glow of the soul emerges from behind. Let us now prepare ourselves to receive the inspiration from beloved Babaji Maharaj. Let us connect to the source of love within the heart. Bring our hearts to a state of loving tenderness, of vacuum, waiting to be filled with His presence and His words, His vibrations. Whispers from the brighter world. Beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj, Sunday, November 9th, 2003, 10 a.m. Take advantage of the surrounding quietness. It supports your inner listening. You are completely receptive to our voices. One has to work on his availability. Even without having particular gifts, it puts the conscious being in phase with other manifestations of its subtle bodies. Humanity has reached a new era. What will distinguish it from the current times is awareness about the possibilities of the being beyond this incarnation. Having become receptive, man will be able to tune in to the voices capable of guiding him, and especially informing him on his true nature. He will need more than ever a spiritual master to progress in this connection with other levels of life. We are confident about the future of our brothers. They are well engaged in this process, even if some do not as yet admit the fact that it is possible to communicate with higher entities, which is the case with these messages. Their views will need to be adjusted to this reality, and it will be necessary to shake them up so that they are in tune if they do not want to remain behind. Their current work is shaping them towards this broad-mindedness. It will be the characteristic of the new times. They will have to get rid of old beliefs, distorting their approach to realities. They will no longer be able to deny. Let us continue to work in all directions so that the truth is brought to light on this earth, and that it is no longer beset by erroneous principles, keeping it at its current level of evolution. All can change. The human creature must progress in its perceptions of a reality which there will no longer be any doubt about. Enough evidence will be given to it. We are working towards that evolution. It will be the mark of this century, which, as we hope, will be the age of enlightenment. May our brothers become enlightened beings, capable of helping their fellow creatures. Babuji Maharaj. Gratitude, gratitude, and gratitude. Gratitude for being on the path. Gratitude for having such masters. Let's now prepare ourselves to meditate. Connect to the source of the divine light, to the source, the center within our heart, the presence of our beloved Master. Sitting in front of our Master with humility and surrender. O Master, Thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. With a heart full of prayer and love, let us meditate together. Just become aware of the condition within the heart. Let us slowly become aware of the feelings physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Let us relish this condition with gratitude. Enliven it. Feel it deeply within every pore of our being, every cell of our body, all the subtle bodies. Feel it seeping and saturating the very basis of our thoughts, words, and actions. Feeling it going into the deepest layers of our inner being. Feel the condition expand to everything surrounding us. Be absorbed into the surroundings. Expand to the whole world. Everything deeply absorbed in the condition. We are now dissolving into the condition, and only the condition remains. We make an intention to remain connected to this condition, feeling it, reconnecting with it throughout the day with eyes open, reconnecting, reconnecting, experiencing it with open eyes. Let us now take a couple of minutes to note down in our diaries the experience of the meditation, whatever guidance we may have received. Dear brothers and sisters, what we are invited to do through the means of the Heartfulness Way, Book 2, through our sadhana, through our lives, is participate in this era of transformation that Babuji Maharaj has spoken to us about in the whisper we read today. Let us all be a part of this with all our sincerity, with all our hearts, praying that this network that we have created within ourselves, network of old beliefs, hardened dogmas, may be shattered. Let us work upon ourselves. Let us sit today with the aspects for contemplation that have been offered to us. You can refer to them again. You can refer to the whisper again. It is available on the Heartfulness app under Being Heartful Everyday section. Let us make a sincere effort to cooperate with the work of our masters towards fulfilling the vision that they have for the planet, for the whole world. We look forward to meeting all our brothers and sisters again at 8:50 p.m. Let us complete our cleaning before we meet at 8:50 p.m., where we will again sit with this beautiful book and begin reading it from the first page. Wishing all our brothers and sisters a beautiful day ahead. Namaste.